Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Tool for Forza YouTube channel. Captain Nasty's here, getting ready to do a live stream. Going to be testing some settings here on the DD and in Assetto Corsa a little bit, just driving some interesting stuff. Going to be doing a race department in here, a race in a couple hours as well. But right now we're going to start out with a crazy Group C car I've never even driven before at the Nürburgring because, you know, why not? What could possibly go wrong, right? Full chat up here. Alright. I'm not using VR today, it's super hot. Too hot for the VR, so let's take a look at the tune on this car. Oh, it actually has pretty good bass tune on it. I'm going to put a little bit more toe in the back because I have a feeling this car is going to be pretty wild. Oh, it's making it good. So it's important to watch the stats on the right side there in car status when you're tuning and making your adjustments on the left, because let's soften up the rebound a little bit here too, just to try to make it a little more compliant. I've never driven this, I'm kind of just guessing right now. Probably just ruin the whole car. Alright. It's not going to be this dark the whole time either. We've got time progression on 20. So you can see this is a Group C car, 800 horsepower, 900 pound-feet of torque. The DD wheel is in low torque mode right now because I'm on my CSL rim. I still don't have it. Ooh, buddy. Alright, the brake temperature matters on this car. Oh yeah, there's a green graph on the right you can see there. That's my force feedback effect. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that here as we drive this thing as well. Oh boy. If you'll notice, it looked a lot more jittery if you watched my previous video on the direct drive tunings, because I've brought in the curb and road effects. Oh yeah, it's a cool little MR2 wide body thing there. Ooh! That we almost killed. Only has 5 speeds. See a lot of clipping happening over there. If you look at anytime the green goes above that, that's clipping. So we're gonna... So before I do this, I'm just gonna say that I don't recommend doing what I'm about to do, because I'm going to turn up the force feedback strength here in the FFB clipping app, which will give us a higher ceiling, I believe. But it will also kind of trick the Fanatec wheel into putting out more torque than it's kind of supposed to in low torque mode. So I don't have the standard CSL. I've got an aftermarket quick release on it. And I think it's hopefully going to last a little bit better than a standard CSL will get destroyed quick running like this. So here we go. Whoa! Hopefully that number actually helped us. You just might have to turn this car's force feedback down. Alright, so we can see we've got clipping, so let's do the next thing here. Let's just turn the force feedback down on the car. This is kind of part of doing this. Now the nice thing is once you turn it down here, so it's on, the gain is on 85 in Assetto Corsa, because at 100 it definitely is clip like crazy. So we're going to turn the car down to 85 and hopefully that keeps it there. So I'm tuning this how you'd want to kind of tune a belt-driven wheel, aka just anything that's not a direct drive, where those are pretty weak, so you're just trying to go for maximum effect. So you turn up the gain as much as you can in game without clipping and run the wheel all the way up, and that's about that. All right, I think we're just gonna send it now, or try to. This car does, it feels like it's a little harder to drive than the maybe like the Sauber there, although I'm pretty used to. Whoop. That was like 50% throttle. Whoa, buddy. Good job, AI. So you can see turning the gain down in the car really helped with the clipping. Oh my god, this thing pulls hard through the top gears. Whoa! Whoa, the front end pushed and I locked the front up there. Oh, big old dingle dongle. Yeah. You still might see a little clipping here once in a while, but oh dear God. All right, this car is tough to drive. We can tame it down though. It'd be good to see what the tires are doing as well. Should have turned that tire app on. Feels like they're not getting warm to me, but with 900 pound-feet of torque. All right, let's get our tires app up here. Is that big enough? Yeah, usually in VR I have these set up a lot differently. Alright. Put those right where you can see them. We're just going to drive here, we'll catch up. Don't do that. I really want to check this. What you do when you're messing around with force feedback. Gonna add some natural friction here too. Alright. Right, so right now in low torque, I'm actually really close to the recommended Fanatec settings, which is interesting. Different for sure in AC though. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the wheelie. Oh god. Oh god, it's a disaster. Oh, Jesus Christ, that guy was on the brakes early. Oh my goodness, this thing is a monster. Oh, the force feedback feels so good in the high G corners. Woo! This car, it drives a little funny. It's definitely easy to lock up the brakes at high speed, which seems a little interesting. Not what you want to be doing. God, they lock up so easy. I wonder if I'm not letting the clutch out smoothly enough? Rev matching enough? Oh, man. Boy, I was rolling into it right there. And it came around. I can't say that's my favorite driving Group C car. Let's take something else. I'm really excited. This weekend I'm headed down to Laguna Seca for the for Car Week, and we're actually headed down tomorrow. Me and Alex Nelson to check out. It's the IMSA 50th anniversary at the historic automobile races this year at Laguna. That's one of the most prestigious historic automobile race events that there is, where you actually get to see a lot of Group C cars get driven in anger, which is pretty goddamn cool. There's a spot you can stand and the 787B goes by and just like takes your head off. All right. Put a little bit of toe in the back. That's good. Is that making it? Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of toe to play with in the back of this car. This all looks pretty good. Built a new computer and had to resave all my tunes on here. It's kind of a guessing game at this point. Force feedback feels way better in this car. Looks like I need to turn it down too, though. Yeah, see, so I built a new computer, so I lost all my old presets. You can see there's a lot of clipping there, so let's do this. Oh, it's already turned down to 90. Down to 75. Save. Alright, no more clipping. That's why the graph is useful. Like I said, you can see the clipping on the pedals box there too. Oh, my field of view is terrible, man. Cheers. Absolutely terrible. I usually race in VR exclusively and stream in VR too. but it's way too hot here right now. Whoa! Wow. Tires were hot even there. Slow down and we're going to catch serious air here. Oh, big. Oh, what are we doing up here, guys? Yep, you got. To respect these cars so much. Hopefully the sound is good. This car sounds pretty amazing with the... God, this thing pulls. Oh, what's going on up here? Woo! This car is... I'm gonna turn the damper down just a little bit in this car. It's a little too numb with that much natural damper on it. Look out for first and second gear. You can see a big spike there where there was a big clipping moment as well. And that's just on the game output signal. So that's probably because of my curb effects and things like that. I'm going to probably end up turning those down. God, this thing just eats this hill up. Gonna leave it in second gear so I don't loop it. This little car is gonna be hard to pass in the twisties because it's gonna outhandle this one. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Ah, that's only with the turbo on 70. I think any more than that it hurts the motor, but Jesus. Yeah, it just does. I need to turn the damping down a little bit. Let me know if you can hear that fan. And every time I try to push this car, it just wants to slide. Gotta turn the rear wing up all the way on it, I think. Also got the filter on an Assetto Corsa, which I think I'm going to be turning off. Something I've never used before. Actually, I'll do that and leave the damper. Maximum turbo. Oh, maximum rev limiter. Ooh, yeah, just let me know if you guys can hear the fan. It is hot right now. Oh, it's feel like I'm driving a Group C car right now. Oh man, I can't wait to go check these out this weekend. So excited to go to the Historics and just get my face melted by Group C cars. Oh, chia. Whoop. Yep, I'm gonna adjust the filter. Ah, good. It does sound awesome. I don't think there's even a sound mod in this car. I think this is one of the better sounding stock Kunos cars. Let's take a look at this setting. Yeah, filter. So see, I turned that way up. I'm kind of still experimenting with the filter. I'm going to turn that back down. Ah, it's a damn workout. All right. Well, I want to drive this same car at the same track here. Man, the difficulty was only at 96 right there. Let's turn the aggression down too. There seems to be a lot of accidents happening here. Also, we'll take out these two slower cars also. We're kind of making some... This shouldn't be in there anyway. That's a GT1. All right. Cheer. The goal of this stream is to spend less time in the menu than gamer muscle. That's the objective. I think I can do it. All right. Let's try to make this thing so it's not going to just... Well, let's turn the gearing up to 214 because that will help. Yeah, 205 is probably... Because here it was only doing... Yeah. Oh, you know what I need to do? Derp! Let's actually load the previous tune. Tires were pretty good. Ooh, was almost all the way up. Put a little more preload in the diff. Let's soften up the rear springs a bit here, try to make this thing a little more compliant. Oh, the ARB's already turned all the way down. Travel's looking good. All right. It's definitely going to feel different with the filter off. Yeah, I have a video on Content Manager. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's kind of like a 20-minute little crash course on Oh my god, damn it. Ah, that guy's so slow, it's like annoying. Oh my goodness. The force feedback definitely felt like it had more fidelity there with that filter off. Okay. Oh god. The AI are not very nice in the Group C cars. Oh, this thing does feel more planted. It's gonna be a big wreck up here like last time. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my next video on how to get into SRS. Because that's actually... there's more to that than you might think as well. I've had a lot of questions from Tool for Forza guys on... Oh, this is so dangerous with this slow car here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, we're all alive. Ooh, look at the pretty sunrise. God! Yeah, this feels better with that filter turned off. It doesn't feel too... You know, it feels still smooth enough, but it's got good fidelity as well. It's a balance. With DD wheels, they literally have like more fidelity than a real, like in a real car with no damping on them. You just like hold it. You literally feel like you're just holding onto an electric motor because you are. Wow, look at the... Just gonna leave it in second because I'm scared of first gear, guys. What are these guys faffing about for up here? The loss of the front tires feels really good without the enable effect for that checked. It feels good. You definitely still feel what you... Woo! Alright, well, we're trying to race clean. We're doing our best here. Oh god, as I just way outbrake myself just about. I'll turn this natural damper down here real quick. Down to 10 in my setting in my open wheel video. Woo, okay, that's a little, yeah. Gotta be more than that. All right, 15. Whoop, golly, first gear, that was like half throttle. Side Q? No, I haven't. What is that? Usually I'm in VR. It's super hot here today, so I just couldn't do it. Need to make that font bigger so I can read chat. At least we'll do that after this one. This car is a goddamn beast. Alright, we're 5 seconds back. Let's see if we're making up time or losing it. That was in a fast section. I'll have to... Oh, you dingle dongle. God damn it. gonna stay up here. Last time I went down there, it went real bad. Oh, boy, I keep thinking the car is gonna break more. It's weird, I haven't played AC on a single screen in like a year and a half. Just, besides like making videos. But I had the day off and there's no way I'm gonna let the direct drive collect dust when I got some time. It's not usual to read chat in here, that's for sure. I'm going to make the window bigger in just a minute. It's a lot easier for me to read. Oh, someone subscribed! Woo! Grimy, somebody! Oh, I got so excited I decided to wreck. Alright. Hopefully that didn't blow your ears out. I think I've got the audio mixed on that little intervention there. Oh yeah, AC definitely has VR. And it's freaking amazing. There's quite a few of my streams in VR on the channel here. And it still hit the 205 easily. These cars are just some of the gnarliest cars ever. My tires are ice cold. What VR headset do you have? That was dumb. Can't believe I didn't die there. That's so heavy through there. Well, you can feel it's clipping too. It just feels like a flat effect. It's not dynamic. Oh, ball sack. All right. Well, that's a good feeling right there. Let's go test out the car we're going to be driving. Well, let's see. First of all, let's see what SRS is doing. Let me see if I can make this bigger too. Yeah. Zoom. All right. Oh, the Skippy. Signing up for Skippy action. Faux show. I actually don't really like this car too much. See, this is the thing with you got to click twice. Sometimes it gets wonky here in SRS land. All right, good. Let's see if Gamer Muscle's signed up. He's streaming right now too. I imagine he is. Joss the Boss has signed up. Huh. Not even signed up for his own race. Good grief. All right. Well, I won't torture you guys with 20 minutes of Skippies before 30 minutes of Skippies. We're all probably a little skippied out at this point. Let's be real. We're gonna drive another group of like some of the hardest cars to drive in AC. This is what I got to be all about right now. You guys know about DRM Revival? It's like Group 5 cars. Whoop. Race department race today in a couple hours. Using these at a crazy track called Feldbergring, which is a fantasy track like in an old pre-World War II like German city. It's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Same group? No. Same brand and class. There we go. Yeah, so some of these cars have, there's two classes here. Yeah, that can stay. Arrow's gotta go. That can stay, that can stay. Another 800 horsepower guy. Oh, this is another 800 horsepower guy. All right. DRM Revival cars are good stuff. If you like to drive Group C and challenging cars with cool turbo sounds that spit flames and are from the 80s, then this is definitely the way to go. All right, chat's way easier for me to read now, so fire away. Turn the lights on. Oh, gotta turn this car down too. New computer. I could turn the gain down more in Assetto Corsa, but I really don't want to do that with low torque setting, with this being on low torque. Keeping it just how I had my belt-driven wheel set up to try to get. All right. Oh yeah. Oh boy, I tried to carry speed there and then everybody died. Oh. Having an Austin Powers moment. I probably got the difficulty turned down too far, that's what it is. That's for the Group C cars at Nürburgring. Man, when this thing comes on and these cobblestones, you better watch yourself, boy. You can see way less force feedback clipping in the graph once the individual car setting was lowered. I could probably kick that back up a little bit actually. No need to. Boy, this car doesn't have any balls below like 7,000 RPM. Ah! Kick the clutch at your own risk. Oh, that's such a sketch corner. Oh my goodness. This car is a handful. I clearly don't know the track very well. You know, there's a death corner up here somewhere. Oh man, Group 5. These are some of the best cars in Assetto Corsa. Also some of the most challenging to drive, but man. Might not need to lift through there, I don't know. Oh boy. Need some good loving here. Oh, I'll pull up the OLED screen so we can see what the maximum torque values we're getting to here is as well. Oh god, I was messing with my screen and I died, kind of. I got to 8.2 right there. I was actually talking with Dom from Fanatec in the chat Gamer Muscle stream, and he's a really cool guy. He answered a ton of my questions. One of the things I was asking him about was how the low torque, setting actually works, if there's just like a ceiling they put on the wheel for output, and he said no, which I thought was interesting because it means that there's a way to boost game volume, not gain, but the volumes that wouldn't induce clipping you'd get your torque a little bit higher, which would be a risky thing to do, and I would not recommend that people do that. But I have a quick release on my P1, which I think makes it considerably more durable. I know it makes it more durable from the original P1 because mine cracked right at the snout. And that's why I got the quick release upgrade. All right, learned from last time about kicking the clutch. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate it. Say hi. Tell me I drive slow. Ask absurd questions. I'm going to. How about this? I'm going down to Laguna Seca this weekend with another member of Tool for Forza. Actually, he's the highest ranked member in SRS in the United States as well. Alex Nelson. He's a good friend of mine. We're going to the historic automobile races down there, where they're going to be racing like Group C cars. Like, I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is at the track, but if there's good Wi-Fi, I was thinking it might be cool. You can actually talk to all the drivers and all stuff like that. It's really cool. You can get right in the pits. I thought it might be a cool live stream to do. I don't know. That's why I'm off work today. We're driving down to Laguna Seca tonight. Just had to get a little, whoa, God. My tires are super cold here, which is really a problem. I'm gonna have to work on that. Oh, well, I thought it was somewhere else on the track. Dang, I gotta learn this track too. Can I just, oh, wow. Oh, this might be, I think I got it. That is the hardest corner on the track for sure, right there. Just drifting this thing. Oh, death. Oh, you can feel the car unload like crazy right there. Try to go pin through here this time. Oh, I lifted. What a bitch. I went through their pin though. Well, need to turn the tire pressure down for sure. Wow. We're already turned down very far. So that car definitely struggles to hold tire temperature. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Christ. Right as I'm... Oh, it saved the change. Alright, let's quick save. Alright, we got SRS in 10 minutes. I'm gonna... the gearing a little taller in this car even too. That's got a solid rear axle. Oh, and the toe adjustment doesn't seem to do anything. Interesting. Huh. Fair enough. Let's do this. Make a big change. All right. Turn those proximity arrows off. Those are freaking annoying. I just noticed those. All right, what are we doing here, boys? Being respectful, keeping the noise down through town. Well, the tires just got cold immediately. Although they do take time to warm up in these cars as well. I've noticed that, but I did 2 laps at this long track. They should have been warm into my last stint. And that guy's got some power next to me. This definitely feels better. It's interesting that the tires are just still stone cold though. That's certainly a problem. Got the softest tires on here at the lowest pressure, so there's nothing else I can do to try to get them warmer. Besides, try to drive on them harder. This thing, it's so smooth, and this direct drive wheels, like it, God, oh dear. Like, it's immediate when it needs to be, and it's smooth when it needs to be. See, that's the whole balance on these things, is you want to have enough damper on them so they're smooth, but not so much that they're not, you know, have the fidelity and the quick response of a direct drive when you want it. Do we brake here? Is this... Oh, God. Oh, Christ. We got to get up for SRS anyways. That thing definitely is... I feel like it's a little more ready to race a race department here. I think that's starting an hour and 5 minutes from now. Let me double check and make sure that's not starting in 5 minutes. Sorry for the forums action here. I could put up a background, I guess, but let's see here. Oh, 1900, and I'm 7 hours behind. Okay, so that's not, yeah, so that's in 2 hours and 5 minutes. Perfect. All right. We'll do SRS here. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. All right, just waiting for this timer. About another less than a minute, we'll be able to make sure we don't miss the SRS race. Let's see if anyone actually. Mr. Musel, well, 62 drivers. Some high rank guys in here. But no James West. Fair enough. He's doing the same thing I am. He's just freaking out because direct drive wheels are awesome. All right. All right, fellas, I'm going to let this load. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Well, never mind. I got to check some. I got to update something here. Good times. It's cool how modded AC is, but it's pretty sure that's the version I have. But it'll take more time to research it than it will to actually just reinstall it, so we'll do that. Make sure that it's it. Nineteen 28, yeah. Oh, I bet you it's this. It looks like it's the track. Hey guys, sorry about this. We'll get these installed in no time. Go ahead and just update the Skippy just to be safe here. If it is important, please read me. But we've already installed this thing, so we'll live dangerously. This has to go into the tracks folder. It's just that easy, guys. Pretty awesome. I say that, now I'll probably get checked. Something kicked again. All right. Make that a little bit better. There we go. Maximum pedal. There we are. Perfect. All right. Okay, I'm going to run to the head. I'm going to be back in just a couple minutes, and we'll start qualifying here, guys. All right, thanks for hanging in there. Just gonna get some performance enhancing plant matter going here. Mighty fine. All right, let's get chat back up. God, it's so dang hot. All right, looks like qualifying's getting ready to start here. I have a theory, generally, where with cars, especially ones that are easy to drive. Oh, I got sequential mode enabled here. Nice. Heck yeah. Oh, it's gonna be maximum immersion, guys. Super immersion. Wish I was in VR. Woo. Way too hot for that. In the sim shed here, in my garage, it is like gonna be 97 degrees here today. This car has pretty light force feedback so far. So my theory is that I tuned this car, oh dear God, super aggressive. With like the rear sway bars just turned up all the way. Oh jeez, so that was, what? I should have been able to catch that. I was way past the slip angle. There, go ahead, buddy. Oh, I'm gonna need to turn on Assetto Corsa here too. I need to check this car's. See back controller. Yeah, this can go up to 100 on this car, it seems like. Or 95. Alright. This is definitely not my favorite car. Here, go ahead. Oh, he died. That feels, force feedback's definitely feeling better. Well, this corner is like, how much can you get away with cutting? The answer is a lot. Oh, maybe don't put your car in neutral. Wow. This tune might have too much hate. Going from a Group C and a Group 5 car to this is like... it's literally from like growing from a... oh, good God. Just doesn't want to turn in there. I probably don't even need the clutch, I guess, do I? No. can feel that it's got a decent aggressive tune on it. Man, it does not feel great. I keep pressing the clutch for no reason. Oh, so bad. Oh man, this car, everyone loves it so much. I am not in that camp. Cars that are dangerous and finicky should be really fast, not really slow. Oh dear, just... not gonna have a good qualifying spot, that's for sure. Car just does not continue to turn. Although with 62 drivers on the grid or signing up, and definitely being in the top split, it does make being in 14th make a little more sense for qualifying, I do suppose. I'm gonna actually back the tune down on this car. Boy, there's not much you can. All right, well, I'm gonna turn the ARB down 2 clicks. Gotta do something. Gotta do something. Alrighty. All right. This is going to be a battle here for sure. I wonder, is my sequential handle around anywhere? I'm too lazy to get up. All right, well, here goes nothing. Don't let the intensity kill you here, guys, while we're waiting, while the timer's going down. Watch yourself, watch your heart rate, don't get too... Oh dear, my ping is like 400. That's not good. Uh-oh. Just trying to survive. 1/10 so far. Ping is down to 200 too, so that's good. That was just a little, of course, right at the beginning of the race, just when you want your ping to spike. Well, inside the top 10 here. Don't have my Assetto Corsa on. Oh, if I would have got a penalty there, I would have been not happy. Gonna rack up the incidents starting in these cars in 14th, whatever god awful position I started in. Oh boy, that's. Let them have it. Oh, I'm in way too late on the brakes. Oh, Jesus. God, shouldn't let that go. Everyone else did the same thing. These Skippy races are always crazy when there's a lot of people. Nice. Side by side here. That's right, driving these cars with a little bit of rally style helps with some left foot braking on throttle transitions. Another incident. My average is 1.8. I've probably already got 3 this race. This is pandemonium right now. This is super fun. Everyone locks them up. There's someone down there. Oh, dear God. Bamboozled. Oh, don't even, come on. Don't even try to pass from behind there. Oh, oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is the craziest SRS race I think I've ever done. Probably done 80 SRS races. This thing is... not the kind of race you come into expecting to improve your ranking, that's for sure. I mean, no lack of excitement, though. Oh, punted in the back. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wow. That sucked. Should have turned Assetto Corsa on. Well, I shouldn't have got punted, but well. We'll be catching back up to some of these guys, I imagine. On the direct drive here, I've got it in low torque mode because I only have my CSL rim on here. So my plan is I'm actually not going to make different force feedback profiles based on each individual car for my on-wheel settings. I'm going to have one setting for my formula rim and probably a couple settings for different round rims. And then really the only thing I tune for each car in AC is just the overall output to keep them from clipping. If you look at that green graph on the right, that's the force feedback output. So you can see this car could probably actually turn up a little bit because it doesn't seem to even be close to clipping. But you know, you wouldn't want to have to make a custom wheel profile for each different car. I think doing it according to whatever wheel rim you're going to use is just fine. And the profiles stay on the base. So when you swap rims, profile 1 will be the same on all your, all your different Fanatec rims. That's really nice. Now, I wish they should do something where you can get more than 5, for sure, especially with direct drive. There should be, I would, on a game like AC, I think 5 is the minimum you would want, but that's just for AC. For iRacing and for all the other titles, you'd want to have probably 5 for those as well. That was a war when we were in that tight pack right there. I definitely got the short end of that stick. It is so easy to lock up in this car. I think this car has the most finicky brakes of any damn car in AC. 9 seconds at that split back there. We'll have to check that next lap and see if we're going the right way or the wrong way. It was 9.5 at the start-finish line there. Not a drift car. Woo! God. Well, that line wasn't a good that experiment didn't go how I hoped. They're getting away from me here. Wow. This car is not my strong suit. I know the track relatively well. I really can't say that I don't know the track. I like this track. There's 6 minutes left in this race. It would surprise me if there weren't fireworks in front of me at some point, based on the way that group of guys was all racing when I was in the mix. Well, we made up time somewhere. Feeling that turn in there on the brakes, man, you can feel the details of like the car loading so well through there. A little bit up a gear again here. Seem to help. The diff is like, this car's like an open diff in it. It spins the inside tire. This car would be so much more fun to drive if you could just adjust the diff. So just make it so it just didn't do that and understeer so bad on the gas. There's 3 more laps left. Turned in too early. Oh, there's someone catching me from behind here. I gotta find another gear somewhere. Not doing that. Oh, he's using all the track back there too, though. Try this way. If I try to get a good line here, he's definitely going to dive bomb me. I can just tell by how crazily he's been driving the whole time. Oh, fuck my life. Don't give me a penalty. Oh, shit. Huge error. Oh, okay. You can feel like every ripple on that rumble strip. See that force feedback chart there. I imagine there's a pretty significant amount of damage to the car. Also, my front wing got knackered when I got pushed into those other guys at the beginning. Ooh, it's hot. I'm hot here even without the VR headset on. Pretty uncommon for me to be outside the top 10. Oh boy. Kind of just crossing my fingers there. This will surely do damage, irreparable damage to the skill rating. That's alright. It was pretty cool when your ping spikes to 400 to start a race. That's always good. That's always a good omen. Oh, look at the jets. Holy crap, that's awesome. There's just a friggin' jet flyover. Well, that was a rough gig right there. I can see why they use that as a training car, because if you brake late, you're totally screwed. Like, that car is a good tool. I don't know that it's a super fun toy. Alright, let's see what else we got here on SRS. What's next? This looks fun. Janetta Super Cup. Euro. Need to go get the Janetta. Uh-oh. There she is. Little GT4 Plus kind of car here, I think. Yeah, my monitor, my field of view and my monitor like totally sucks. Like my monitor is like 3.5 feet from my rig, and up too high, because this is my garage. It's like a shop. It's like a working shop where I work on like race bikes and like cars and stuff. Yeah, but the VR, it's like VR is not about like looking around and like seeing, being like, ooh, I can like look here and look over there. Like, yeah, obviously it does that, but you feel like you're in the car. I don't know how to explain. Like, it tricks your brain into feeling like you're in the car. The first time I ever used VR, my buddy brought it over, and we just hooked it up real fast, and I sat in an AC Cobra, and I've sat in a lot of those in real life too, obviously replicas, and I was like trying to touch things. It was crazy. It's really cool. So this is taking its sweet time downloading. Oh, it looks like we're doing a good job on the stream here, not dropping any frames. Stream performance has been looking pretty good. The sound's good and everything. Yeah, so Kevin, the nice thing about VR is you can kind of have your monitor wherever, and it just doesn't really matter if that's all that you do. So for me, my FOV, like, it sucks on my single screen, but again, I set everything up in here with VR on the brain. All right, this thing's probably almost done. Take a look at some of these here. Kind of a cool picture. I think it's probably a little too dark for a thumbnail. This is a really cool car. Whoop. This is a, like, oh, you probably can't see the way the screen is. Let me try to, I'm probably covering up most of that. Yeah, check this thing out. It's like a 1200 plus horsepower Supra that's in AC. It actually drives really nice too. It's a fun one. All right. These BZ cars are really cool too. This guy BZ, he takes these cars from Forza that are the wide bodies, like the Forza editions, so they're all like Liberty Walk looking Lambos and like wide body Porsche and all this stuff. Pretty neat. All right, this thing's done downloading. Let's make it happen. It's just a content folder too. That's nice. In ya go. What track was this race at? Nürburgring, yeah, so that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, must have been an update to the car. Okay. Let's... Really? When in doubt. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, it's an hour-long race. Negative. Let's see what's going on online. Wonder if, let's see. Do. Looks like they're in quali here. We'll go to high torque mode here. Shing. This thing is a real pain in the ass to get on, I will say that much. Even with some good grease on it. Feels so sketchy doing that. I'm so afraid I'm going to bend a pin. I mean, I know it's in the alignment slot, but it makes me scared. It makes me so scared. All right, let's see what these dirtbags have for us. See if these guys are dudes that shred it. Well, we're just going to start in the back. Try to get a... It's 5-lapper. We're going softs, baby. Kind of just guessing here. 20 liters, sure. Traction control, we'll turn that so it's almost off. And on this track, you want all the front aero. You kind of want some rear aero too. I'm gonna go one click from full on hate mode. A little too much camber. This track is pretty much symmetrical with rights and lefts, so I'm going to put a symmetrical kind of, turn the rebound down. See what alright, we're going to turn our diff coast down too to try to make it turn better when you're on the gas. That looks pretty good. Oh, it's got a lot of spring in the back of it. Right, let's give it a quick go here. Well, let me put this on the high torque setting as well. Whoop. Put this on 900 here. All right. High torque engage. Oh crap. Now I done it. Now I done it. Made the huge error. I think I've done any testing here on. Oh, that was when I had the high gain. Let's do it this way. Oh. Yep. No, I'm really going to be sweating. Maximum torque. Ooh, I didn't save the tune. Huge error. Softs. Fuel. 20. A lot of fast sweeping corners on this track, and you can really get a killer drive up the last corner with some aero too. Alright, make the thing turn. I think the rest we're just gonna call it good. I'm gonna remember to save this tune. It's so frustrating not having any tunes on this new computer. Be a dick and go out, even the checkers out just to. Sweet. Cool. Let me get Assetto Corsa up here too, before I forget. I'm going to put in 30 for a 5-lap race just to. Let's get our Assetto Corsa. All right. Started dead last because we didn't even get here in time to qualify. Odds of carnage are, I will say, they're extremely high. I'll just blow up the whole motor before the race even starts, you know. That's the worst place to loop a car on lap 1. Oh God, almost got my arm broken by a guy hitting me there. Alright, well we made a 10 spots in the first 3 corners, so you know. Getting pushed into people here. Gotta love that. We'll be catching these clowns in no time. Should have shortened up the gears. Newton meters right there. Ten and a half there. Even it. Oh, again, really? Lots of punting going on here today. Cheers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hopefully the stream looks good. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I changed my stream settings to 720 since I don't have a super high bitrate available, so hopefully the image looks good and the audio is mixed well. Just couldn't stick there. Yeah. Yep. You gotta let the race come to you, man. It's the hard part about sim racing. Setting realistic goals and just letting the race come to you. Which I've done a really horrible job of demonstrating on this stream. That first SRS race where I got rear-ended and got out of the pack was a bummer. .9. Oh, that was just my best on the server. Yeah, yeah. And if you qualify, it's a whole different kind of ball game. But even then, you just gotta take what you get, man. Racing is tough. It's a tough sport, man. I need to put more air in the front tire. Final lap. Oh! Trying to push there, getting myself in trouble. Yeah. You could definitely feel the attitude of the car, you know, with a belt-driven wheel, but the fidelity is, I mean, it's a whole nother level for sure on a DD. I mean, like I said, you know, I wouldn't buy a DD wheel unless you spend 10 hours a week in a sim rig because they're expensive, and I would get VR before I would get a direct drive if I had like a 2.5 or something, but the direct drive is totally worth the money if you spend time in your sim racing rig. First to 12. Still not. Oh, hey now. Uh-oh. Gonna get a copyright strike. Oh my god, must stop the music or YouTube gets mad at me. What hotkey did I press there? What time is it? 1:02. Alright, we're going to actually qualify and stuff this time. Whoa, my goodness. What's that all about? We're gonna keep our hands away from spinning direct drive wheel of death right there. That's interesting. Note to self, don't get killed. Alright, we're gonna rejoin this here. Oh, we don't want that car though. Take the actually, we'll take this one. Just a quick 5-lapper. Is this thing trying to kill me right now? Sure feels that way. We'll see what we got. Alright, I think we're probably ready to put an S in there so I don't have sauce on it. Okay. Good. Still need more air in that front left tire. Alright, first flying lap here. Fuck. It's not enough steering input, I think, there. Oh, you know what? That tire isn't, being bright red isn't helping me at all either, really. That's right, we'll get a... We're gonna put the tire pressure up, like... Actually, it's so hot, I'm gonna run mediums. I lost all my freaking time. Oh, that's right, there's also GT2 cars in this race. So I'm kind of bringing a knife to a gunfight, I guess, here, alright. Oh, bastard! Not a good starting position. I'm going to have to figure out, I have pretty considerable audio lag. I hope, is the audio lagging on the stream at all? You could probably hear me clicking shifts. It's got to be at least It's not quite half a second, but it's probably at least a quarter. Have to try to pull the sound from the gaming PC here. Tires. Take them down a little bit for the mediums there. Save that over. Yes. Cheers. It looks like there's only GT2 cars in front. Oh no, there's this one guy in a GT3 to the right of me. Sweet. Five laps, multi-class race here. GT2s in front, followed by GT3s. That GT3 just smashed on me. Oh, multiple GT2s just hammering me on the start. There's undoubtedly gonna. No, are we gonna make it? Oh my God, public server, someone call somebody. Oh, there it is. Oh, yep, and then I braked, and he didn't expect me to brake there because he couldn't see through me. This is the GT3 car I started next to. Whoa. Alright, let's get it sorted out here, fellas. That's a Ferrari GT2 behind me. He's going to come sailing by here. What? He must have a lot of aero on or something. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, that Ferrari sounds awesome. Gonna get ugly right here. I gotta remember to shift earlier with this audio lag. It's actually kind of fun taking the slower car in this multi-class race. It makes it makes it spicy. GT3 behind. Oh, Jesus, sorry, man. I think they're all GT2 cars in front of me now. This guy seems like he's a pretty consistent driver here. Spicy boys. Spicy, spicy boys in the GT2s right here. Let's see if we can embarrass them in a GT3 car. Whoa, boy! Oh, oh there, doctor. Oh, tangled up in the mire, and I almost avoided it too. Oh, I definitely messed up my tire pressures on these mediums. Holy crap, these damn tires are cold as a rock. Oh man. Intense. It's like camping. It's fucking intense, guys. Good gravy, it's hot. Oh god, gotta get the hands a little. Whew. Direct drive, man. It's a workout. Let's see here. So my motor temps, let's talk about these. That might be interesting. So my motor is at 45 degrees centigrade. The motor driver is at 48 degrees centigrade. So that's hot, but you know, they don't really give you a proper operating temperature range. It's kind of funny that Fanatec would put that on there, but then not tell you what temp they're supposed to be. I'll have to research that a little bit more. Okay. So I'm going to take a look at one thing here. We're getting ready to do a race department race in 30 minutes. Let me see if I have TeamSpeak on here. Alright, I'm going to try something with my audio settings for just a second. We're going to do menu muscle for just a second, guys. Sorry. Alright. I don't think I'll be able to hear AC like this, but got to figure out what's up with the audio, with the latency. Thanks for watching, guys. I definitely appreciate it. Hopefully it's of interest. Yeah, so you guys have audio from the car, but I don't. So let's see what we can do about that. I do have TeamSpeak on here, so we're ready to go for the race at 2 with that. Sound. Here, I'll put on a replay here. Oh, I don't see the... All right. It's too bad that that audio signal is so delayed. So let's use Elgato open. Oh god, it's gonna sit for. I'll kick the replay into actually doing something here, so I'm gonna sit around for. There it is. Actually, it was a good race to the first couple of laps. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, it's remarkably hard to drive with audio latency for sure. Let's see if I can suss this out. Taking this out from this computer. So it was a pretty good start to the race here. Oh, my car's already destroyed. Maybe not. Disaster. Oh, more disaster. Yeah. So I can also try. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I think I can get away. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I do. I've been sim racing for 10 years, doing all kinds of crazy, goofy stuff here. All right. Let's... Sorry about faffing about with the stream here, guys. It's been a while since I've used my second streaming PC, but I wanted to try again. me try to grab from my sound card. Let's see if I can. Line in. Okay, that might have cut your game sound right there, huh? I'm actually hoping it did. Oh, shit. Alright, well, enough faffing about with that. We'll just carry on with a little bit of latency. Although, really, I got this. You know what? I'm gonna stop the stream for a little bit and get something to eat, and I'll be back on here. I have a race in 25 minutes, so really appreciate the support, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting and all that good stuff. Oh, Kevin's getting a new first rig ever next week. What rig did you get, bud? What rig you getting, man? What rig? We all want to know. If you say 80-20 rig, then you are going to be fucking pumped. Oh, man. Oh, Kevin. Kevin, you have... Now you've done it. Now you have done it. That is awesome. Good for you, man. That's going to be a killer setup. It's definitely something to be proud of right there. 4 monitors. Wow, Jesus, man. Settle down, man. That's rad. That is rad. Well, right on, guys. I'm going to grab something to eat here, and I'm going to get ready for my race at 2 o'clock. That's just in like 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in just a bit. Take care. Thanks again for supporting the channel with likes and liking what we're doing and subscribing. And come. The whole point of this is to actually recruit people to come race with us on Assetto Corsa. So come find our Discord server if you guys want to come and race. We typically race in the evenings, after 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's typically when we're all online. So yeah, come find us. If you see us in chat, just dive in chat and say hi. We're in a socialist and racing group for like 10 years. We're totally used to people just like barging and being like, hi, I want to hang out with you guys. That's totally cool. So thanks again. I'll be back in a little bit, fellas. Cheers.